Hi everybody. Okay. So I have a little time now. I'm gonna be a little late today. I'm gonna be back at 3 because Joe Corcoran, the expert witness in the Maya case, has a podcast and he's interviewing Greg Anderson, the lead lawyer in the case, and they're gonna talk about some stuff. And they're starting at 2, and I think they're gonna go to 3. So then I'm gonna do more videos then. Um, but today is this is a start. So full disclosure, I watched 2 hours of the Emmys and then I just watched something else. Um, but I did start. I saw the monologue, which is what Anthony Anderson called it, because his mom was in the audience and you know how they have a time limit on your speeches, right? So this year they had his mom say, you're running out of time nicely once they hit the limit. Um, so I kind of liked it because she even interrupted him in the monologue. Okay. So then the first presenter was Christina Applegate. For all you people under 30, maybe 40. Okay. Christina Applegate was famous for, she played Kelly Bundy on Married with Children. And most people knew the theme song. So as she was walking out with a cane because of MS, they were playing the Love and Marriage. Um, and she got a standing ovation before she even spoke. So that was huge. And it was kind of cool to see people help her, you know, walk a little bit. So that was nice. It kind of got me not emotional, but it did get me slightly misty. Um, yeah, so it was good. And then she was nominated in the next category, but she didn't win. Apparently, this year was the year of the bear in Succession, and one person won for White Lotus. Um, Jennifer Coolidge won for White Lotus, and apparently I've never seen the show or whatever. Okay, but her character died in the show, and, and she won. And she made a joke of it that she's still asking Mike White to please write her back in. So that was funny. Um, I also liked the beginning of the theme songs. First, I started with "Good Times," and then "Back to Life" a little bit, and then there was a moment of "In the Air Tonight" from Phil Collins because he was talking about all the TV he used to watch as a kid, and and like when he was young, and he watched Miami Vice. So then he learned all you needed was a tan guy beside you. So they played "In the Air Tonight," and then, or a couple bars, and then Travis Barker, from Blink 182, I believe, was the drummer for part of it. So that was really cool. Um, yeah, I can really relate to Anthony Anderson, and I like it when they have a host on there that seem like people who happen to be famous because they tap into the fact that we all love television and we all have watched it. Some of us have watched it throughout our lives, so it's a nice connection there. Um, but yeah, it was the year of Succession and The Bear and some other stuff. So when I found out that I wasn't going to be really I didn't know much about the shows. I was like, all right. Um, so yeah, what was really cool was Kingta, oh, forgot her name, Bronson or something like that, was the winner for Abbott Elementary, and the presenter was Carol Burnett. And so when they called her name, she was literally crying throughout her speech, and I think it's because the not the shock, but you know, not expecting her name to be called, and then also being presented by Carol Burnett. So that's huge. Um, I didn't know it until I saw the placard, but this was the 75th annual Emmy Awards. So I think they did a good job on talking about vintage retro shows combined with the current stuff today. So I really enjoyed the show. I really did. Um, yeah, there was even a moment between one of the presenters and Kieran Culkin from Succession because apparently the presenter had done something to his shoulder, and they thought that, so they played off and they made it seem like Kieran Culkin had something to do with it, but he didn't. Um, it was a funny bit. There's a lot of funny bits in that show. Like I said, for the 2 hours I watched, I was really watching it and I was enjoying every minute of it. So good job, good job. And also, the one of the two of the presenters were from Two and a Half Men, which is one of my favorite shows. Holland Taylor and John Cryer, and coincidentally, John Cryer is in a new series too. It's called Extended Family, so check it out. Um, yeah. Okay.